Hello. Welcome back to Wine to Water sales training. It is week 5, and today we're exploring the art of persuasion in sales. So, a lot of people don't really like the thought that sales is persuading somebody into buying a product or a service, but you kind of have to look at it like this. Just as like a touch before we really dive into the nitty gritty here. Persuading somebody to buy something isn't tricking them into it. What it is helping people get through their own mental blocks before they purchase something. Sometimes buying things can be a little worrying or scary for some people depending on what it is you're selling, and they want to talk themselves out of it. But also remember that if they're talking to you, they're already interested. They just need you to reaffirm what they really already know. Sometimes that's giving them extra facts or whatever, but it's not tricking. It's really helping them get out of their own way. So just that little reminder as we really dive deep into the psychology of persuasion. So understanding how people make decisions can really enhance your persuasive skills. Techniques like reciprocity, scarcity, and authority play a really significant role. So there are a few, like I just mentioned, reciprocity, scarcity, authority, consistency, liking, and consensus are all some of those powerful tools, and I'd love to break it down on how to effectively use each tool. These 6 persuasive techniques are well-known principles of influence identified by Dr. Robert Cialdini, don't know if I'm saying that right, in his book, Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion. So a brief overview of each. Reciprocity. This principle is based on human tendency to want to return favors. When someone does something for us, we feel obligated to repay them. Marketers use this by offering free samples or gifts, creating a sense of indebtedness. Next is scarcity. This principle leverages the fear of missing out. We all know it as FOMO. People are really likely to want something that's in limited supply or available, or only available for a limited time. Phrases like limited edition or only a few left tap into that kind of FOMO market. Next up is authority. People tend to follow the lead of credible and knowledgeable experts, which kind of brings me back to a few weeks ago when we talked about the importance of really understanding your product or service. This principle is why endorsements from experts or celebrities can be really, really effective. A lot of network marketers tend to use their higher ups with a little bit more accolades, a few more accolades than they do themselves, to help protect that authority when they're just getting started. Next up is consistency. This principle is rooted in the desire to be consistent with what we have already done or decided. If people commit to something small, they're likely to follow through with larger commitments. I like to get a yes out of people by saying, is it okay if I share a link with you? This is often seen in kind of like a foot in the door strategy. So like I said, when I'm messaging people online, before I send them more information, I kind of walk them through how I like to share information with them. And then I get that micro commitment by asking, is it okay if I send you more information? Is it okay if I send you that link? Are you able to watch that tonight? Stuff like that. Liking, number 5. We're more likely to be persuaded by people we like. Kind of that know, like, and trust that you've heard so many times online. This can be influenced by physical attractiveness, similarities, compliments, and cooperative efforts. Personally, when it comes to selling products online and selling my services online, I really like to touch on the pain points that I was experiencing when I was looking for a way to make an income online and talking to people who might also now be in that situation that I was before I got started. Sometimes marketers use attractive models or charismatic spokespeople to increase appeal of whatever products they're selling. Number 6 is consensus or social proof. People look at the actions and behaviors of others to determine how they're going to act and behave. This is why testimonials, reviews, and user-generated content are so powerful. If you see that others are approving or engaging in something, we're more likely to do the same. These techniques are commonly used in marketing, sales, negotiations, and everyday interactions to influence and persuade others effectively. Now, let's talk about crafting compelling sales pitches. Just touching on it really quick. A good sales pitch is clear, concise, and tailored to the customer's needs. I would love for you guys to share some of your most effective sales pitches for your products. Put them in the comments. I really love just hearing how you guys found the wording that works for you. Personally, when it comes to in-person sales, the conciseness is what's most important. I work with a lot of grocery store managers selling wine, and they have 1,000,001 things to do all the times. So obviously I come in and ask them how their day's going, maybe chit chat for less than a minute before I get to the point of why we're there. I always make it a point to say hello, regardless if I'm selling, pitching to them or not, but they really need that concise and clear pitch so that they know how to give a yes or no. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a quick answer. Again, in person, I really do leverage personal relationships, while online, I have to create persuasive content and really build authority through my digital presence, like making a YouTube channel. Again, please, in the comments, create and share your own sales pitch. I would love to help you refine it in any way that you might need. If you're even looking for feedback, just let me know. Also, you can DM me on Instagram at @SamanthaIsla_. Thank you so much for watching. Next week, we're going to be handling objections. See you then. Bye.